Hello, good morning, Leesha.
Hi, good morning.
How old are you, Leesha?
30.
30? Okay,
Yes.
okay. Where you from?
Franklinville, New Jersey?
Oh, really?
Yes.
I used to hang out that way by Clayton.
Yes.
Not too far.
No, not at all. 36 minutes technically from here.
Yeah. So what brings you out here, though? Camden, New Jersey.
Well, actually, he's at the methadone clinic, my husband. So we're out here right now doing that. And then
Okay.
I had an abscess, so sorry. I'm at the went to the hospital, and then we're just trying to get home and
Right.
just
So you
hang out.
just came out here to get well from the methadone clinic,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So you guys aren't using no more?
No.
That's good.
No. I just actually got out of rehab. It's October 13th. I did a 30-day program.
30-day program.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
So I'm on Suboxone. He does the methadone, but I mean, it dropped heroin, fentanyl is
Right.
killing everybody. I mean, I've overdosed 3 times. I have a 10-year-old son, so it's not even worth it. He just needs his mom back, honestly.
So you like a month or so clean right now?
41 days.
41 days.
41 days.
Okay. When you plan on going to see your son again, or have you
Today.
seen him?
Yep.
Today?
Yeah. He's at my mom's house. So as soon as I can get out of here, I'll go back there and then.
Right. That's
Yep.
good. You say you had an abscess?
Yeah, I have a bad tooth, and it swelled up really bad. So I was in Cooper for 2 days.
Right.
I got to go get it pulled, but so.
I'm glad you're going and seeking medical attention. And
Yeah, I
handling-
would have left it alone and not bothered it a month, 41 days ago. I wouldn't have went to the dentist, I wouldn't went to the hospital or anything.
How bad was your habit back then?
It was pretty bad. I mean, I did anything that was around me. It didn't matter what it was, as long as I got high.
And how often did you do it daily?
Every day, as much as I could get.
As much as you can get?
Yeah.
Were you like roaming the streets of Camden?
Yeah,
or-
I was actually out here homeless for a little over 2 months.
Okay.
So it's nice to have a home again
Right.
and be able to eat, because I didn't eat. Literally everything I had went to drugs.
What gave you the courage and the strength to like put it down?
My son, we had a talk, and 2 years ago I actually overdosed with him in my vehicle, and he saved my life. So
Your son saved your life?
Yeah, at 8 years old.
8-year-old?
yeah, so he just wants his mom back, and I can't blame him for that. And I owe the kid my life. He saved mine, so he deserves a mom. I was a great mom at one point until I got wrapped up in drugs 3 years ago.
Right.
So I'm 30 years old. He's 10. He deserves the world, and I deserve to give it to him.
Yes,
If I'm
you
not
do.
around, I can't do that.
Yes, you do, Alicia.
So I just want to make him proud again. Like he's so proud of me that like I completed rehab because I've never made it past the detox part of it. So seeing him, like picking him up from school, being in the morning with him, getting him on the bus, like it makes his day. Like we go out and play football every day. Like I was never present before, or I was too high to be a part of anything that he wanted to do.
Right, he just missed his mother.
Yeah.
Now, you
He's my
get to
best friend.
Fix those times you
Absolutely.
missed.
Yeah, 3 years, and you don't realize it's that long, but you miss a lot in 3 years.
Right.
Everything.
Is his father in his life?
Yeah, his father actually has full custody of him, but he doesn't try to keep him from me, so I get to see Jaden whenever I want. So it's really good. He just don't want Jaden to lose his mom, just like Jaden don't want to lose his mom.
And his father didn't have a habit, right?
No, he's actually a correction officer at Shorewoods in Bridgeton.
Right.
So he has a good head on his shoulder. Jaden, he's well taken care of, got everything that he needs. So he just needs his mom back and alive the whole world.
I'm assuming your son is your number one focus in life at this moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Like he's my pride and joy. He's my whole world. Kid changed my life. So yeah, I need him in it.
Right. Is there anything else you want to like achieve for him or do for him?
Yeah, I mean, just obviously be a successful mother, be able to provide for him and give him everything that he wants, because he absolutely deserves it, and just be there for him. Anything that he needs, just be there. Like that's what it is. Like I just want him to have me.
Right.
Like he's an amazing kid. Like, and it destroyed him with me not being around. Like it killed him. So I just want to be there for him.
How long have you been dealing with the addiction for?
It was going on almost 4 years.
4 years?
I picked up at 27. Never touched anything until I was 27, and then I picked up everything under the sun. So.
Who introduced you?
I mean, there was a bunch of friends of mine that were using, and I was curious about it. Like, what's the big deal? I did one shot, and literally that's all it took was one time.
Right. Now you say your boyfriend's on methadone?
Yeah.
How do you guys meet?
He was my neighbor, actually. We met 10 years ago. So he was 8 years clean. He severed the tendon in his hand and was put on Percocets. And then it kind of woke that monster back up, and he started using again. And he's been fighting it for almost 6 years now.
Right. It's a
And
long fight.
he's doing great, though. I mean, literally, he's going on 2 months clean now. And he's giving it his all, which he never did before, so.
2 months clean, and you're a month clean.
Yep. 41
Proud
days.
of you guys. I'm proud of you guys.
Thank
for
you.
real.
We appreciate it. Like, no one really pays attention and acknowledges when you do good. It's when you fuck up. So being acknowledged for being clean, it means a lot, and it makes you want to keep going, honestly. So.
What's the struggles of being out here, drug addicted, and not having nowhere to go?
I mean, it's hard. I mean, you have nowhere to sleep. It's cold. It's hot. You have no food. Like, you feel like a walking zombie. Like, there is no life. You're just depressed. Like, this isn't the life for anyone to live. To not know if you're going to be able to eat that day because you need to stay well. Like, it's horrible. It's depressing. It's really depressing. Yeah, it's very.
That lifestyle?
Absolutely. But you get caught up in it, and then you get so numb. You just continue with it until you have that moment of clarity, and then you're like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, no one should live like this. Like, I'm literally living like an animal. And it's disgusting, honestly.
Now that you're clean, how do you feel?
I feel great. I feel like a person again. I didn't feel like a person. I just literally felt worthless, felt nothing. Like, I feel like I'm mean again, and I lost that for a long time. So it's nice to know I can achieve things and do things instead of feeling like I'm going to be an addict for my whole entire life.
Mm-hmm.
So it's huge. Recovery is huge.
Do you have a job or anything to take up your time?
Not currently. I go to meetings daily, so that's helping. I have to start IOP to get my son back and everything, so that's going to be a part of my day daily. But, currently not working. I mean, like I said, I just got out of rehab, and I'm trying to take care of all my legal issues that I have. So once I get those all taken care of, I can get a vehicle back. Money, I have no problem working. I loved working. Just drugs literally made me a lazy person and worthless, and it was like a full-time job trying to get high and trying to stay well. So all my time went to that, where working didn't even matter to me. So, I mean, I would steal.
Leesha, I know you got a good head on your shoulders.
I do. Like, my whole life I've been dealing with addicts. My whole family are addicts. So I struggled with watching them and not understanding it until I dealt with it myself, and now I really understand what it is to have an addiction. Like, I didn't understand why they couldn't just stop, put it down, and, have the life that they should have. But it's a lot harder than that. It takes control of you, and it turns you into a completely different person. You are not who you are.
You're not at all.
Not totally different person.
Now, I'm not trying to bring up your negative past, but what made you pick up that day? Like, what?
A toothache.
A toothache?
A toothache. I was in so much pain, and I knew that the dope would take it away immediately. So I caved in, and I did a shot of it, and literally it took my toothache away immediately. And then that rush that you got was something different, and I literally knew that it would take all my pain away, and then it took everything away, all my feelings, my depression. Like, I was numb to everything, so it was great in the beginning until you realize you lose everything very quickly. Very quickly. So in a year, I lost everything.
Was it off to the races ever since that first shot? Absolutely.
It literally took one shot, and that was it. So people don't realize the struggle of it, but it is really, like, it's a disease. Like, it takes over you completely. Like, and I don't know how to really explain. Like, people who aren't addicts, they don't understand it. Right. And my mom, like, I told her, you've never been an addict, so you don't understand how hard it really is. Like, I know I don't think drugs are more important than my son, but it takes over you to where that point, like, you're so numb, you have no feelings, and you just need to stay well.
You just need to stay well.
Yeah, so it's hard out here, but, I mean, once you want to get clean, if you want to get clean, you absolutely do it. Like, I never wanted it before, so I didn't get clean, but having that talk with my son where he just cried and he wants his mom back, like, I had to do it for him. So I just, in rehab, when I wanted to leave, I just would look at his picture and say, I'm here for him. So it helped me get through it. If I didn't have that, like, I would have left. And then he told me if I left rehab, he wanted nothing to do with me, and I can't have that. Like, I
he
need
said
my.
That?
He's a smart kid.
Very smart.
So I mean, like I said, him wanting nothing to do with me broke my heart, and there was no chance of me leaving rehab whatsoever.
You plan on going trick or treating with him?
Absolutely, yeah. We're both going to Scream, so we do matching costumes on Halloween.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So how are you obtaining funds?
Right now, I just have my mom really helping me, and my husband. I mean, he helps me out. He works, so right now, that's all I can do. I mean, I don't need much anymore. Just without the drugs involved, I actually have money in my pocket. So, I mean, that took everything.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Describe this place we call Camden, New Jersey. What is it like to you?
Oh my God, it's horrible out here. Literally, it's horrible. It's bad. Like, nobody gives a shit about anybody. You're all for themselves.
Right.
This place takes you down very quickly. It needs to be more done to what is going on around here. It kind of gets bypassed and looked by. If there's more done, maybe, a lot more people's lives could be saved. What they're putting in the dope is not even dope anymore. There's tranquilizer and everything in it, and people are literally dropping like they're flies. Like, they could have done drugs for years, and there's one shot is cut with something different, and there goes their life.
Have you ever overdosed?
3 times.
3 times?
Yep. And it was stuff that I was already doing just that one time. It was too much, and there was something else in it, and immediately I fell out. It took 3 Narcan to bring me back. So it's hard, but you don't think about it. Like, you don't feel that overdose, so it really don't scare you as much as it would if you felt it. So once you come out of it, you end up doing another bag, just come off from that Narcan.
Last question.
Yes.
Where do you see yourself in 6 months?
I'm working, being a part of my son's life, and being a good person of society, worth doing something, and really just a great mother to my son. Like, that is my main focus. But I will have my car, I will have a job, and I will have my son and my family.
Besides the trip to the methadone clinic, I don't want to see you in Camden, New Jersey no more.
Absolutely.
Okay?
100%. He's getting transferred down to Vineland, so we won't be here.
Perfect.
Yep.
I'd like to thank you for your time, Leesha. You've
Yep.
been a wonderful interviewee.
Thank you.
All Time Media be
I
praying
hope it
for you.
can help someone, honestly.
Definitely will.
Thank you.
Join All Time Media's Patreon for exclusive content and behind-the-scenes content and face-to-face live video chat. Thank you, guys. The link is in the description below.